Okay, so we're making good progress. We've managed to create our export zip file and import it onto a target machine. Now the question is, how do we link it into the Syspro menus and security systems? Those of you who've been with Syspro for a while may well remember having to manually edit cusmen and cusprg imp files. But in fact, a new program has been written to make this a lot easier, and in particular to add the App Designer apps onto those menu systems. So let's go and have a quick look on how that is actually done. Here I am in my Syspro version, and if we go to Administration and we go to App Designer, we can see there's a new program here called Manage Custom Applications. When this loads, what we've got on the left-hand side is a list of all our apps in Base Settings App Designer. And then on the right-hand side, we've got the currently configured menus and programs. So in effect, for those of you who, as I say, are familiar with cusmen and cusprg, this is the content of those two files. So what we've got to do is we can create a new category if we wanted to. So we could create our test deploy course. We can add that, and that will go on here. And then we can actually take any of these programs. If we double click this one, it will go into the top level category. If you want to move things around, we can just click them and move them. So we can move that into up here and so on. And you keep on maneuvering and manipulating them around. Now, maneuvering them around this tree view structure, and these are the programs and the app designer names rather, is manipulating cusmen and cusprg. This checkbox here is important. What this is basically is where it says can be secured. Basically what this is saying is, do you want this program to be part of the operator group and role security systems? If it's unchecked, then anybody can run this program anywhere in the system. If it's checked, then it will appear in a list of group and role programs, which we will have a look at. So what we'll do is we'll save this. And it's updated now. The menu system won't be immediately refreshed. We have to exit Syspro and re-log in for the menu system to be reloaded. So I'm just going to do that. Okay, so now our menu system is loaded, and if we scroll down here, we can see our test deploy course that we added here, and we see our two programs. And if we decide to click on one of these apps, it will load as a typical Syspro program. And there we go. Excellent. So making good progress. So the final thing is just to show you that these do appear, because we tick that column, do appear in the security system. So we go to setup, and let's just choose one of them. I don't know, groups is probably the easiest. Do that, and we will maintain the group. Okay, so basically what we have here is all the programs. So we'll just right clicking on here to collapse everything. We go down the modules, and you'll see the third module down here is App Designer. This gives us a list of the programs, the App Designer programs on the menu system, and then we can just, in a normal way, is access allow. We can check it, job logging and so on like that, and whether they are allowed access or not. So it works in exactly the same way as a standard Syspro program, both for groups and roles. And that's it. It's a relatively straightforward process as long as you understand the basics. So I hope you've enjoyed the short, sharp course. And if you've got any questions, as ever, please give me a ring. Thanks very much. Bye.